Welcome to our truly human business model design canvas. And here we are going to be teaching business people, how do you human-proof your business model? This masterclass is all about how you can master the truly human business model design canvas so that you can begin to implement it in your business. Now, who am I? I am Oladimeji, and I am the founder of Mega Growth Solutions. I'm also the designer in the organization. Mega Growth Solution is a truly human company design consultancy. What do we help our clients? We help our teams and our clients. We help teams become truly human leaders and organizations to become truly human company. Here are the books I've written about the truly human concept. There are still more books to come. You see, the way people feel at home impacts the way they live and relate with others. So in this particular book, from the truly human employee, truly human leadership, truly human company, to the truly human school, truly human university, and many more books to be written in this particular series, you're going to find a common theme. And the common theme is this, that we all need to become truly human. You get me? We need to create human value in whatsoever we're doing, as well while creating economic value. Now, how do we help our clients? We help our clients first by designing a culture that is truly human. If you want your culture to look truly human, then of course we are the people you need to come to. We create a caring environment that brings out the best in your people. And when the best is brought out in your people, it actually ends up bringing out, they give their gift, their talent, and everything back to you. Just like someone said, if you build your people will build the business. The second thing we do is we help you design your business model to be truly human. You see, the way we make money is more important. You get me? Truly human is not just about against making money. Capitalism is one of the greatest systems that man has actually created. And businesses should make money, because if businesses don't make money, they will hurt people. But we want businesses to make money in such a way that they elevate the human experience. People begin to feel more human, and they see money as a tool to make the world a better place. The third thing is this: we build your people to become truly human. You see, the way you build your people determines how they build your business. The way you make your people feel, the way you treat them impacts the way they feel. And your people are a determinant of the kind of business that you end up having. Now, what are you going to learn in this particular masterclass? The first thing is this: you're going to learn what is truly human business model. Then the second one is the difference between traditional business model that everybody is used to and the truly human business model. Then why truly human business model? What is the reason? Why do we need another business model apart from the business models that we've been having? Then we'll look at the characteristics of truly human business. What is it that makes it exceptional? What is it that makes it something that your business needs at this particular time? If you want to become a truly human company, then you need a truly human business model. Then lastly, we're going to look at the truly human business model canvas. Now, you see, in that particular canvas, we're going to see an example of how a particular company uses that particular canvas to develop its own model. Why is truly human business model all about? What is it all about? You see, the first thing is this: it is all about making money in a conscious way. That is to say that you're making money and you're adding value to humanity. Not that you're making money and you're taking things away from humanity. You get me? Humans are becoming, the world is becoming much more better. So you want to build a business that will make the world better, then that is why you need a truly human business model. The second thing is this: it is about using money as a tool to build your people, who then build the business. You get me? Money should be an economic vehicle for you to achieve your purpose. And in a truly human business company, the purpose is people-centric. So if you're fulfilling your purpose, then it simply means that you are actually building your people. And lastly, it's about running a business with a human soul. You see, most businesses have lost their soul. They are after profit, that they've lost the soul. Now, the truly human business model is all about having a soul. The soul of a business is a people-centric purpose. And the purpose of a business here, of a truly human company, is people. The purpose is at the center. The purpose drives everything. From everything comes, the purpose it's the one that radiates everything. I don't know how to really put it, but everything comes out of the purpose. So the business derives its life from the purpose. You get me? So without a purpose, that particular business loses its soul. And like Simon Sinek said in his book, start with why. So the truly human business model, or the truly human company, starts with its why. The why covers everything. It permeates everything the company does. The difference between traditional business model and truly human business model. Now, when you look at this, you'll find out that, yes, the traditional business model makes money for businesses, but then it stresses people. You see, we don't want a situation whereby a business will actually stress people. We want a situation whereby the business will build people. It's all about building people. That is the focus. You get me? It is all about delivering happiness, making people joyful in the workplace. Not that people have money and they are stressed out. As Bob Chapman would say, that it has found out that the greatest source of illness in the workplace is stress. And the traditional business model does not consider people as humans. You get me? It sees them as function. Just they need to do this, then at the end of the day, you have the money you need. But in the truly human business model, your focus is the people. And the people, work should be fun, work should be exciting, work should bring out the humanity in us, and work should make us better human beings. You get me? We're building a better world. Now, that doesn't mean in the truly human business model, money is not made. Money is made, but you see, the money is a byproduct of building people. Like Dan Sullivan would say, that every single money made is a byproduct of value creation. And to get value creation, you need to invest in your people. So here is a traditional business model. You see, it's all about the value proposition, then the cost structure and the revenue structure streams. That is all it's all about. Now, when you look in there, you see, there's nothing that actually look at you as, oh, this person is actually human. You get me? We need to treat him better. There's nothing like that. You have the key partners, key activities, key resources, value propositions, customer relations. There's nothing that has to do with even the employee here. You get me? It's all about let's go and make money. That is all. All we want is economic value out of this. And if we can get economic value out of it, good. That is all we are after. You see, that is why we need a better business model that actually considers people as humans. Because every single person that comes to that particular workplace, you get me, has aspirations. and he's also a child to a certain family. He belongs to a certain family, and there are families that actually look up to this particular person. So that is why we need to move from this business model to a new business model that is people-centric. Now, what are those particular differences? You see, one, the traditional business model, it lacks human heart and soul, but the truly human business model has human heart and soul. Traditional business model is money focused. This other one is human focused. Traditional business model, it uses people to make money. We see it happens a lot, but in the truly human business model, make money to build people. So making money is an outcome of building people. The traditional business model creates value for the owners, just the owners. All other people are just working for the owners to get value. The traditional human business model creates value for everyone. You get me? Every single, from employee, customer, stakeholders, the investors, and the community. Everyone is included. Then the traditional business model, only the owners matter. You get me? Nobody has a say. The only people that have a say is the people that are invested in that particular company. Well, in a truly human business model, you get me? Everybody matters. Every single person matters because it brings caring to the workplace. The traditional business model has profit at its core. Then the truly human business model has a higher purpose as its core. The traditional business model makes the owners flourish. You get me? But in the truly human business model, everyone, every stakeholder, everyone that is involved flourishes at the end. The traditional business model, relationships are transactional. You pay me this, I do this for you. But in the truly human business model, relationships are transformational. In the traditional business model, management is management related. Well, the truly human business model is leadership related. Let me explain this. You see, management here simply means that you use people to achieve what you want. You get me? You don't care what happened to them. All you want at the end of the day, you want to have the profit that you want. That in the leadership here simply means that you serve people, you create the environment, you inspire them to bring their gifts, you get me, to bring their best, to create value, to bring value to the workplace. So those are the two differences. The truly human business model is a leadership related. So because it's leadership related, it is inspiring and influential. You get me? It doesn't manipulate people, unlike the traditional business model. In the traditional business model, it sees people and treats them as functions. Well, in a truly human business model, it sees people and treats them as humans. In a traditional business model, people are rewarded, people who make sacrifices. You get me? They make sacrifices, they sacrifice others so that they can make money, are the ones rewarded. But in a truly human business model, those who make sacrifices for others are the ones that are rewarded. Lastly, the traditional business model destroys human dignity while creating economic value. But the truly human business model creates both economic value and human value. You can see from those differences that we need to move to something that is people-centric. And that is why truly human business model has come to stay. Every organization needs to adopt this particular business model. Let me give a background. A couple of years ago, I sent my book to Bob Chapman, and he sent me a text. I received a text. He said, I have received your book and I'm going to read it. Now, that started a mentorship program between Bob Chapman and I. Bob Chapman continually mentored me. You get me? He is the CEO of barry-wehmiller, and they are bringing the culture of caring, the truly human leadership to every single organization. And his mission in life is to take it all over the world. And from his mission, I got my own mission. And my mission is to ensure that every other business on earth becomes a truly human business. Now, he said this. He said, on my deathbed, I will not be proud of the machines we built or the money I made. I'll be proud of the lives we touched. I want to touch as many lives as I can. And I want to tell you, Bob, you're also touching lives through what I am doing. You've inspired me, and I've not remained the way I am. You see, when an idea has shifted my mind, this idea of truly human, I've shifted my mind, and is actually I'm taking it to the nations so that a lot of companies will become truly human. So here we are. You have the truly human business model. You have the truly human culture, because for you to actually do this, you need to have a business model that's people-oriented, and you have a culture that is also people-oriented. But at the core of every one of them, the culture and the business model is the purpose. And when they come together, you're able to care for your people. Bob Chapman likened this. He said, the engine of a Ferrari is the business model. Well, the premium fuel is a culture. So the business model needs the culture so that it can power it. So if you as an organization want to become a truly human company, then we will help you build not only the business model, a truly human business model, but a truly human culture. Because you can have a culture that is not truly human in your truly human business model engine. When you put this well, it will actually destroy the business model. So you need to ensure that the business model you have and the culture are all aligned towards towards people, and they are purpose-centric. And when they are purpose-centric, you end up building something that matters. And everyone in that particular business, everyone in that company will go home happy that they really matter in the workplace. Why truly human business model? Why do you need to adopt this particular business model? Now, here are the reasons. The first one is this. You see, truly human companies, they leave people, communities, and society far better at the end. Their culture and business model is the reason for this. When a truly human company comes to town, people should have hope, and their lives will, because their lives will be bettered. You get me? They should have hope. Oh, this is a business coming that will actually make everything better for us. Then it makes work fun. You get me? In a truly human company, work is fun. And the thing is this, the business model undergird your culture. So you need the business model, you need the culture. The culture powers the business model supports the culture. Everyone goes home happy at the end of the day. When you have this particular business model, they go home fulfilled, they go home satisfied. And when they go home satisfied, they go home and take care of their family. So you see, what you're doing in the workplace is also impacting what is happening in their homes. For more details on this, get the Truly Human Leadership book, and you get to understand this more. Now, this is interesting when we talk about culture and the business model. You see, if you have a truly human culture, but you don't have a very good business model, your business will fail. And when your business fails, you're going to hurt people, the people you wanted to care for. You're going to hurt them. And it is not good for you to hurt them. You want to take care of them. So you need a business model that can actually produce economic value to take care of the people. Now, you see, if somebody is fired, that person has people depending on him. Now he goes home and you see, he loses hope. And when he loses hope, he goes home stressed and begins to shout at his spouse and possibly the children. And before you know what, the foundation of that family, rather than it becoming a truly human family, the foundation of that family gets destroyed. So it is important that everyone that wants to become a truly human company actually install a truly human business model and also a truly human culture, which is what we help businesses design. So if you want that, we are much ready to help you. Now, what are the characteristics of a truly human business model? Now, the first one is this. You see, it should be about creating value for every stakeholder. It is about creating value for every stakeholder, every single one of them. Another characteristic is this, that it should make every stakeholder feel they matter. Every single stakeholder should feel, because I am in this particular, I have a relationship with this particular company, then it simply means that I feel that I matter to them. What I do is important to them. I feel valued. I feel respected by this particular company. I don't feel used. I don't feel manipulated. And you see, the business model should be robust enough to support your culture. Your culture is supposed to be to care for people. So the business model must be robust enough. You get me? And we take clients through this particular process so that they can have a more robust business model that can actually support everything they do. The business model should dignify everyone. Now, in most businesses, you see there is a poverty of dignity. Now, the truly human business model heals that. It heals that poverty of dignity. So one characteristic is this: it actually treats everybody. It dignifies every single person that is involved in that particular business. And again, when you have this business model, you're going to play the long-term game. You get me? Simon Sinek called it the infinite game. Play the infinite game. So you're going to play this infinite game. You are not going to be looking at how much do I make right now. You're going to be looking at the end of the day, whose life have I touched? You get me? You're looking at everlasting. You don't look at how much dollar can I bring out of this particular customer. No, you don't look at that. You look at how can I best serve this customer so that this particular client can be better off at the end of the day. The business model should have your purpose at the center of it as a core. You get me? It should be, the essence of the business model is to help you achieve your purpose. Why are you existing? Why do you start the business? Why are you even in business? The truly human business model helps you achieve that. That's why the purpose is at the core of the business model. The business model should care for people and not cause them harm. The business model should create value and make profit while not harming humans, society, and environment. You get me? Yes, it should make profit, but not harming humans and not harming people also, not harming the environment, not harming society. So the end of this business model is a happy, joyous, and fulfilled people. And this business model produce both economic and human value. Here's the model of a truly human business model. It's all about people, purpose, and performance. Now, the people, you make them feel safe because of your culture. They feel safe in your care. Now, you see, your culture is caring for them. Then they are feeling safe because you have a business model that guarantees them a future. You get me? So, because if you don't have a business model that guarantees them a future, they won't feel safe, because they will feel that at every single point in time, something will happen, and that is the end of it. So the business model makes people feel safe. Then the purpose. The same purpose inspires people to share their gifts and bring out their best. Then performance. The performance is that this business model creates both economic value, and human value. So here is the canvas. Now you'll find we have Y at the center middle in colored red. Now that particular cycle colored red, Y, is the purpose of the business. And the purpose is people-centric. You have to start from that particular people-centric purpose. Then the purpose moves to people, irradiates again to experience, and irradiates to value proposition. Then you have between the people and your purpose is your care. Between the people and your experience, and experience is a transformational relationship. Between the why and value proposition is a promise. Between the experience and value proposition, you have an offering. Between people and value proposition, you have an investment center. You have between experience and people, you have revenue center. Now we're going deep into this particular canvas now so that you'll see. And the example I'm going to be using is the example of barry-wehmiller, because we've identified barry-wehmiller as an example of a truly human company. So if your business wants to be a truly human company, then here is how barry-wehmiller becomes one. Now we have this again, barry-wehmiller building a better world through business. Now you can see this is part of the reason why they exist. They want to build a better world through business. So using them as an example, you'll get to understand. Barry-wehmiller, by the way, is almost more than 100-year-old company. But Bob Chapman is the chairman, CEO. He took over from his father, who passed away at a younger age, and he ran it until he began to have series of experiences. You get me? Series of encounters that begin to nudge him away from traditional business to become a truly human business. Now, what is the purpose of barry-wehmiller? Here is the purpose. We are in business so that all of our team members can have meaningful and fulfilling lives. Now, when you look at this particular purpose, it is centered around people. It's all about people. You get me? It's not about, oh, the product we want to give. It's not about how much money we want to make, how large we want to be, how we want to spread. No, it's simply about people. What are we going to do with every single people? Because they have an understanding that every single life that come into that particular workplace, that they are in touch with, they are in contact with, you get me? That particular life is entrusted to them. So they want to make sure that the reason why they're in business is to improve those people's lives. You get me? They may have a way to do those things, but this is their purpose. So they don't measure success with building their product, all other things. This is the purpose. They measure, because all truly human business measure their success with purpose. Remember, they are playing the long-term game. And they don't look at, oh, this is what we are getting this particular year. Oh, we've done great. No, they look at over a long period of time. You get me? They are going, touching lives. As long as there are people and they're existing, they want to continually touch lives. Now, a part of the business model is called, there are three parts of it. We have, this is the first part, which we call the experience model. Now, this is what feeds the why. You get me? This is what feeds the why. This is the place where you create an experience for your employees. You create an experience for your clients. You create an experience for the society. You make a promise to them and you make an offering. And the goal you want to achieve is you want to transform their lives. Now, in the experience model, all you want is this. You want everybody to be happy because you are delivering happiness, you're delivering joy. So everyone that comes in contact with your business should experience happiness, joy, fulfillment, and so on in this particular space. Now, the purpose of a business is to deliver joy and happiness to people. Happiness is the outcome of doing work that gives you meaning and knowing that what you do impact the lives of others positively. So everyone in contact with you should experience happiness because of the experience that you're actually creating as a result of your purpose. Define success. Barry-Wehmiller defines success, say we measure success by the way we touch the lives of people. So, and it starts from the employee. You see, the employee experience impacts the customer experience, and the customer experience impacts the investor's experience. You get me? The employee experience also impacts the community experience. If you want to understand this more, get the book, Truly Human Company. You can get it on Amazon. We measure success by the way we touch the lives of people. Now, that is the experience model where you measure success. You measure success by the way you make people feel. That is how we do in the Truly Human business model. Now, the next model is the human value model. You get me? Now, in the human value model, you have, it is to the right of the canvas, you have the people, you have why, you have value proposition. Herb Kelleher, the former CEO of Southwest Airlines, says the business of business is people, yesterday, today, and forevermore. And the essence, every truly human business creates human value. And it is in this particular section that you create human value. Now, where in the traditional business model, you look at the cost structure. In a truly human company, there's nothing like cost. Everything is an investment. When you're building your people, you're investing in your people because your people are appreciating assets. So you invest in them so that you can actually produce human value. It is in this section that you turn your people into truly human leaders. It is in this particular section that they become truly human employees, value givers, and so on. They become truly human. You get me? You are producing human value at this particular stage. And when you create human value, they go to their homes and they treat everyone right. When you care for them in the workplace, they go home and they care for their spouse. They go into the workplace and they care for every single person there. So it is important that you develop this particular business model so that you can continually produce human value. In a truly human company, the product of the truly human company is actually your people. Your people are the product. So it is important now here that you adopt this so that you'll begin to see your product. Be proud more of the people that were your impact on your people, what you're making them feel, who they are becoming in the workplace, than what you are earning. You get me? Don't stress them. Turn them into humans. And when they become humans, they will actually build you a great business. A great business is not a business that makes most of the money, but it's a business that serves the world and build a better world. Now, what happened in this human value? It is a growth center. You see, when you grow your people grow your business. The purpose of business is all about elevating the lives of your people. That is what human value is. When you are elevating the life of everyone that is coming in contact with your business, then you are really a truly human business. And you are creating human value. How does Barry-Wehmiller does it? How do they create human value? They say, we are committed to our employees' personal growth. You see, every human being deserved to be treated with dignity and respect. So they treat their people right. They invest in the growth of their people. That is how they build their internal university. The purpose of the internal university is to grow their people and create more human value. In that particular internal university, they teach their people how to listen, how to become better humans. You see, what people are taught in the workplace, they go home and it changes the way they work at home. They relate with their spouses. There's somebody that gave his experience where he wasn't talking with his daughters, but after going through this particular class in their internal university, he went home and began to build a relationship with his daughters. Another person was almost having a divorce, was having challenges with his wife. He could not communicate because he always talked without listening to her. But you see, he went to this particular class in the university, and what happened? It transformed the way he listens. He went back home and began to listen to his spouse, and the wife began to blossom. You get me? She began to bloom because now she knows that somebody listened to her, somebody cared for her. So that is how to build human value. And that is the barry-wehmiller example. Now, the last model within the truly human business model is the economic value. Now, here you have the revenue center. In this particular place, that is where all your economic activities, your value creating activities take place. You get me? And you create that particular environment that gives your people freedom to do all that they need to do under the transformational relationship. They feel they can try anything. You get me? They feel you care for them, and they know that they can actually do anything because they feel they are in a family. That's the most important thing about truly human companies. They feel they are part of a family that is about changing the world, that is about touching the lives of humans and making them better. Now, and this is the same place where your performance is, because you're creating value here, and your performance, and you're creating economic value, you're capturing that same economic value in this particular place. Now, the purpose of a business is to bring out the best in people to serve others. You see, you're bringing out the best in people in the human value model so that they can come in here and serve. This place is all about service. They are there to create value, to serve every single person. So we help businesses to develop models of creating value. We can train your people in the value creation concept that we call the value creator manifesto. We'll teach your people how to create value within the company, value within, and value outside, and value for every single person here. So once you ask us to help you transform your business model to a truly human business model, we teach your people how to go through this particular process so that the performance will actually be enhanced, and you create business economic value that can actually support your purpose. How does barry-wehmiller does that? Barry-wehmiller build capital equipment and offering engineering consulting. You get me? This is the way they create economic value. What is the economic engine to enrich the lives of your team members? You need this economic value because you need to pay your people, you need to fund their growth, and so on, and you need to make them happy. If this particular aspect of your business fails, all other aspects fails. So it is important that you ensure that these three aspects are all standing. And the key to their standing is your culture and your business model, so that you can be a truly human business. Be highly intentional. Become a truly human company. This is an invitation. We're inviting you all so that you can become a truly human company. And for us to help you, you need to develop a people-centric purpose. You need to transform your people to truly human leaders. You need to design a truly human business model. You need to develop a truly human culture, and you need to design a truly human employee experience. We have canvases for all this that we can actually take your people through so that your business can become a truly human company. So if you want to get in touch with us so that we can start this particular work with you and transform your business place, don't hesitate. Go ahead and make your call, because we want, in alignment with Bob Chapman, we want almost all the businesses, all companies on earth to become truly human companies, so that the lives of the people that are entrusted to you will become the lives that matter to you. And every single day, you send them home happy. You send them home rejoicing. You send them home feeling fulfilled. And by so doing, you will be impacting their families and you'll be impacting the communities where they live. Thank you. I will want you to subscribe to this particular YouTube channel so that you continually receive updates and more videos about the truly human concept. Thank you.